Hey y'all, so I know it's been a few months. Woman Evolve Review Part 2. Okay, 3 months later, or right at July, sometime or another. I went in July. That conference was amazing. I came home and I sat in my emotions as to what happened, right? In the first reflection, I talked a little bit about how, I bought my ticket. I just figured it out. My sorority sister and now turned friend and soul sister and all of that, conferences, right? Hit me up on Instagram. We decided to go together. It was an amazing interaction. And it was fruitful because we were both indulged in being there. And so point one of this video is whether it's Woman Evolve or some type of conference for, the industry you're in or a business that you're running or whatever, spiritual, fun, go with someone who is there with the same energy and not even the same expectations, because I'm sure we went in praying about, thinking about whatever different things, but we were both there to receive. Won't nobody playing, okay? We was not trying to sightsee in Denver. We wasn't trying to stay out, go out, do whatever. We were there for that conference. We were there with open hearts. We were there with open minds. We were there to put ourselves in a different position when we come back. We both attested that we had high expectations going in, but let me just tell you, Sarah and them, and yes, I said in them, Sarah and them took our expectations and surpassed them. It was an amazing experience. Just simply amazing. I am still on a high from what happened, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm still there too in a minute. But go with someone or people that are ready to receive, okay? Because it's no need paying X amount of dollars for a ticket, X amount of dollars for a flight, X amount of dollars for a room, and then coming back the same. That's a waste of time. That ain't it, okay? And whether, like I said earlier, whether it's spiritual or it's fun or it's business, whatever it is, you're not going to be the same again. Like if you go to a concert, see your favorite artist, you probably are more in love with the artist when you get back, or you're excited or, thrilled for what they have coming next because you went to the concert, right? And so go with people who can match that energy and are equally excited for said outcomes, okay? The second thing is set expectations. I set expectations going to Woman Evolve, and like I said, they were surpassed, but I had some that could be surpassed. There have been times where I've gone to conferences and events or whatever, and I didn't have expectations or outcomes, so I didn't really come out with much. Like I may have met somebody, I may have experienced a nice session or something, but without having a plan, a fail to plan is a plan to fail, okay? So I went with expectations. I knew what I wanted to go to. I knew sessions. I knew that I wasn't really trying to increase my following or show off my brand or anything. I did have my business name. I had Evolving t-shirts and I had I Am She under it, but I was not out there pressed to find followers. If I got some followers or made some genuine connections, that was fine, but that was not my motive for that conference. I went for me and to get spiritually filled up, and that's exactly what happened. The opening sermon, skin in the game, and that's why I'm gonna say how I kept the energy. I have listened to that sermon, some part of that sermon, a song from the worship session or something every single day since I've been back, because I needed to keep that energy in some way, shape, or form from all of the things that have been going on since, right? All of the things that I've been trying, all the things I've been doing, that I've been trying to show up in the world. I needed that energy. So I've been listening. I subscribed to Woman Evolve TV so that I had easy access to it. I recorded certain things from sessions or interactions to send and bless other people, because one thing she emphasized was, this isn't about this moment. And this isn't about what goes on in Denver. This is about what you do when you get back to your corner of the world or your corner of the United States or wherever. This, what we went and picked up and grabbed and got and left and let out was all for the purpose of what we were going to do when we got back. And I can transparently say that I've been putting in work when I got back. And that's not to brag. That's not to boast. That is to be a true testimony to God, the vessel that he has created and molded through Sarah, and the things that happened at that conference, right? And the way that I opened my heart to receive and not be disconnected. I shared a few little clips on Instagram, and I took a few little pictures, but I did not try to record the whole thing. I did not try to just, shout out that I'm in the space. I already dropped that I'm here. Y'all know that I am trying to be here and soak up the moment so that when I get back, these 48 hours and everything I spend and all the sacrifices to go matter, and they're worth it, and they're value. It was so good. I bought my ticket for next year on my layover, or when I got home, or whenever. It was quick, okay? When sis dropped it, I purchased it because y'all, it was good. It was for me. And I'm not saying that that's the one for you, but there's something that you want to do. Whether it's a conference, a workshop, a seminar, somebody you want to talk to, a regular church service, something for your industry or your academic field, whatever it is that you want to do it. Okay. Last year I couldn't go because of a wedding, and I said I'll be there next year, and I'm going to be there to receive. And that's exactly what happens. So that coincides with setting the expectations and finding the person. I said, God, I don't have anybody I'm connected to right now that I feel like wants to go. I jumped in so many of the spaces that I'm connected to, asking for people to go, and not begging, but I just didn't want to go by myself, which I think at the end of the day I would have went because I ended up buying a ticket. But I just said, God, send me somebody, okay? And he sent me somebody. And we had an amazing time. We had an amazing connection. And now moving forward, we have an amazing relationship. And so I'm grateful. The third thing is reflect, okay? In any opportunity that you get, any meeting, any interaction, anything, reflect. I have been in reflection about what occurred that made it so good, because I attend a slew of events for work, for personal, for spiritual, whatever. What is it that was about that made it so good? What is it that has me still talking about it? What is it that has me still excited? Reflecting. But not only reflecting on that, reflecting on my whole entire life and my experiences, right? Reflecting on why things had to happen to me and what that said thing did for my life and did for my empire and did for who I am today. What testimonies do I have, and why do I have them? What is it that has caused, these things? Reflection. How did something make me feel? How do your actions make me feel? How do certain words make me feel? How do I have any insecurities as it relates to, daddy issues, or as it relates to money, or as it relates to appearance? Are there any issues that I'm battling? Just reflection, right? We often try to move through life like this and just moving and just bouncing and just doing the things, and we forget to stop and we forget to stop and appreciate the moment and realize that life is generous. Even if there are 1,000 things going on, you're here. Even if there are 1,000 things going wrong, something is going right, right? So sit in the moments when the things are going wrong. Why are things going wrong? What is my fault and what is beyond my control? How can I make sure that I don't feel like this anymore? Is there something someone did that I have not addressed? Is there something that I did that I have not accepted? Taking time to reflect. Do it. 1, go with the right people. Anywhere in life. Assess your circle. Figure out who isn't supposed to be connected to you, because everybody does not deserve to be connected to you. Everything does not deserve to be connected to you. You don't need to be in all the things. You just need to be in the things that are right for you. Expectations. Set them, have them. Don't change them unless they need to be changed. Don't change them to conform to society. Don't change them to conform to someone else. Don't change them to conform to what you feel like you're supposed to. Only change them if it's needed. Right? 3rd, reflect. Reflect. Do not just go through life without reflection. Do not just go through life thinking like, oh, well, everything happens for a reason. Or, oh, well, that happened, but I'm good. Oh, well, no. Reflect. Figure it out. Get to the root of things. Stop living in such a social surface level, nonchalant mindset. because you become what you believe. And so if you stay surface level, you never dig deep. If you stay just whatever, you'll remain whatever. Set those intentions and go deeper. Find the root of issues, not just the, on the surface, right? Someone has a nasty attitude. The root may be that they're hurt. The root may be that they had a bad day. The root may be that they're looking for help. But you just looking at the bad attitude. She got a nasty attitude. I want to deal with her. But if your spirit discernment tells you that is your assignment, deal with her. Now, the spirit of discernment might tell you that that's not your assignment and not to deal with her, right? But you have to be in tune with yourself and have a grasp on your self-awareness in order to even have a spirit of discernment. So get yourself together, okay? Dig deeper. Stop just remaining on the surface level. Dig deeper, okay? Dig deeper. And so this reflection, so being that I want people to listen to it and I want people to get something for it and get a gem, it has something to do with the conference because the conference was amazing and I'm still gloating and excited and happy for what I got. But it's more so for you to apply these things to your life. The right people, expectations, and the reflection will change your life. I am a living testimony, y'all. I was a hot mess. Oftentimes I'm still a hot mess, okay? Like I don't have it all together, but what I know is that I am dedicated to the Tabitha of tomorrow. I am dedicated to living and loving and appreciating and soaking in that life is generous and I deserve the things that I desire. I deserve them. Life, cattle on 1,000 hills, right? My Father is rich, I don't have to want for things or long for things because I can have them. I just got to do my part. I got to show up. And if you listen to my podcast, I talk about that. You can't just expect to get it without doing the work. You got to show up, right? And so me going to that conference was me showing up. It was me putting some skin in the game. Me coming back and applying the things that I learned or applying the things that I felt and found out in reflection and in digging deeper in myself and continually working on my personal development and not just saying, oh, I got the degrees, I'm good. Oh, my career is popping, I'm good. Oh, my business is going, I'm good. No, I'm consistently working on Tabitha and assessing my circle because seasons come. Some people are for a season and a reason, okay? A season and a reason, and then they got to cycle out. That's just the way it goes. Some people are for a lifetime. Some people are for some time. But you have to be keen and have a good sense of self-awareness to even discern the way things are going. So y'all, that's it. That's it. That's reflection part 2. I don't even know if there's a part 3. I don't even know if this will segue into something else, but I wanted to bring that to you to kick off fall, because if you're listening to this in real time, we're at the beginning of fall. Summer 2019 is behind us, and I'm transparently saying it won't no hot girl summer over here. I was getting work done summer, okay? Skin in the game summer, sacrificing summer, leveling up summer, okay? What? I didn't have my season of hot girl summers, and I'm good on that, okay? I'm good. It's time to get to work, okay? So there are people attached to my assignment. There are things attached to my assignment, and there's greatness that I got to get to. And so I'm continually working on myself so that I can be a beacon of hope that it's possible, okay? Because if I told you, you couldn't hold it. If I told you my backstory, you wouldn't even believe it. I mean, I share it, when you ask or when I'm speaking. So if you, look back at some previous things or, piece together or just hit me up, I could tell you and you'll be like, what? But God, okay? Thank you for listening. Have a good one.